Mr. Seah Kemping.
Mr. Speaker, in January, safe management measures in the general community setting were tightened. This was due to a rise in the number of community cases then, and in view of the anticipated increase in social activities during the Chinese New Year. The tripartite partners decided to defer any updates to the safe management measures for the workplace. The multi-ministry task force will monitor the COVID-19 situation for a few weeks after the Chinese New Year period to assess when public health measures, including safe management measures for the workplace, can be adjusted. Adjustment to the safe management measures for the workplace will consider public health risk, level of community cases, as well as employee and business interests. As we have seen from the resurgence of infections in some countries in the region, we must remain vigilant in our approach to managing the transmission risk. For now, work from home remains the default working arrangement. Employers must ensure that no more than 50% of employees who are able to work from home are at the workplace at any point in time, and that these employees work from home for at least half their working time.
Mr. Seah.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I just have some supplementary questions for MOS Zaqy. First, the reason why I raised this is because I know that many businesses, employers in various workplaces, they are still suffering. We all understand the need to be conservative and to stay vigilant. Hence, my first supplementary question is, could MOS give an indication of when this review will take place? Is there a specific timeline, and whether vaccinations is going to be a factor in the considerations? Obviously, I hope that in weighing the interest between business and health, both are equally important. We strike the right calibration. Thank you.
I thank the member for his question. We fully understand and recognize that some employers do feel that work from home requirement hinders collaboration, productivity, and sometimes even building of team spirit. So that changes the corporate culture a bit. At the same time as well, we've seen employees, many have adjusted well at home with the new arrangements. But at the same time as well, some also still prefer to work in office if their home environment is not conducive. So therefore, we are constantly monitoring, and as I mentioned in my earlier response, that the MTF, we stand guided by the MTF, and they will review a few weeks after the CNY period, Chinese New Year period. I think this is quite key because how we adjust the work from home requirement will have to take into consideration the public health risks. But at the same time as well, we need to also look at how community cases develop. I mean, especially after the Chinese New Year period, we will monitor the situation and try to balance as much as we can the employers as well as the employees' interests. On the members' question on whether vaccination will play a role in our measures, the key thing is this. Until enough people are vaccinated employees should continue to practice public health measures such as workplace safe management measures. We are still monitoring the duration of the vaccine's protection and its effectiveness in preventing transmission of COVID-19. So therefore, there are a few factors still in play as vaccinations are still ongoing. So let us work with the MTF and see how best we can manage and adjust and cater to both employees and employees. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.